What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I've been talking about CRO for quite some time. I've mentioned CRO and how it's going to be worth way more than you think in other videos. I've mentioned to people what I think about this overall position, what I think about the price points, what I think about the future of crypto.com, as well as the native token CRO and what's going to happen with it. Um, and people like to compare this to BNB. I like to compare it to BNB because I feel as though that's really the best comparison you can have. You can compare it by market cap. You can compare it by what they are going to do, what they plan to do with the overall, token versus obviously the coin that you would have there with BNB. But the comparison is closer than you think, right? And I believe that they will have a solid competition in the future. Maybe not now because you're seeing BNB at such a higher market cap than where CRO is, because of all of the speculation that was not only created by individuals within the crypto community, but also CZ himself. And it's just kind of sad to see that, to kind of try and collapse another crypto exchange, but I guess it's all about competition. So anyways, let's talk about CRO and why it may be a closer competition than you think with BNB, and why it may be worth way more than you think in the end. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me there. Don't forget about my Patreon. That link is in the description, where you can reach out to me directly. I answer all messages that are over there, so feel free to message me and ask me whatever questions you want, whether you are a Discord level or a Profit Hands level or a financially free member. I'm all ears, and we can have those conversations, and hopefully it ends up being a large benefit to you. But anyways, let's talk about CRO. Again, I've talked about this in the past and how CRO will be worth a lot. CRO is currently, when you look at, coin market cap, and you look at the list of cryptocurrencies, you're going to see Bitcoin, Ethereum, you're going to see BNB at number 5 at a $40 billion market cap. Then you scroll all the way down here to 29. And you're going to see Kronos that is at a $1.4 billion market cap. You're probably like, how are you going to compare the two when one's at a $40 billion market cap? Or let's just, you only use the first number and say it's 40x what your position that you say is going to be worth, or going to have solid competition with that other position, right? It's kind of, it doesn't make sense. And CRO has been attacked quite frequently over the last number of months. And it has seen brighter days, I'll tell you that. It has seen, $15 billion market caps, $20 billion market caps. It has seen way higher market caps than where it is at right now. But it's not only about the market cap in general, it's about what it does, right? The token will be used for any fees within the Kronos network, right? Now we understand that the Binance Smart Chain network has a lot more that's built on it. Has a lot more projects, a lot more new coins, does have a lot more scam coins that are built on that than what Kronos does, obviously, because Kronos doesn't have as many coins that are built on there. Any place does have coins that tend to take advantage of investors and all that stuff, whether it's Ethereum, BNB, Avalanche, whatever the network actually is. um, but Kronos has something, I think, at least a little bit bigger than, or not bigger by size, but a little bit bigger of a future with what they plan to do. We also don't know all of the things that crypto.com and CRO has in store, has planned for us, but we do know a couple of things. We understand that they have their own NFT platform. We understand that CRO is heavily staked, and has a reason to be heavily staked. We understand that we're not even seeing a crazy amount of volume, and we're still in the top 50 coins, top 30 coins by market cap. why is that? Why is that the coin right below it, ApeCoin, has $91 million in volume? The one above it has $31 million in volume, $100 million in volume, and you see Kronos here with $8.6 million in volume. How does it still stay at those levels? Well, it's heavily staked. People hold on to this longer than a lot of other positions that are out there because it has the ability to give you something extra with passive income, as well as being kind of that hub or a place to where you hold to gain more value elsewhere, not only with CRO but with other positions. So if you're staking your CRO on crypto.com, right, you have the ability to now gain a higher percentage with everything else that you decide to stake on that platform, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana or whatever, right? There's so many different opportunities on that platform itself by you just staking your CRO. So that's the reason why it can still be ranked 29th, even with lower volume. So with that being said, imagine if this does have the $100 million in volume. Sorry, my voice almost just gave out. Imagine if it does have the $100 million in volume or $200 million in volume or 300, 400, $1 billion in volume. What happens to CRO then? Well, you see that skyrocket. You see that get up to the levels to where it's competing with BNB. You see it get up to the levels to where it's like, how is this doing this with only $1 billion in volume? While Binance or BNB has 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, $10 billion in volume and is still not competing with what Kronos is doing. Because 20, 30% of people are staking over here, are holding it for the long term. And you have, 10%, maybe 5% or 10% that's staking over here for BNB. So the competition is a lot closer than you think. And seeing this, at a level of, $1, seeing it at a level of $4 or whatever, I believe we can find a way to get back to or get to $100 billion market cap for Kronos and being one of those top coins. I've said it before that I believe Kronos has, as long as everything holds up, crypto.com holds up, because we never know what anybody's hiding behind the scenes. They have released a lot of information to prove that that is the bar that exchanges should be held to when it comes to liquidity, when it comes to understanding if you're backed one-to-one, your reserves, your liabilities, all that stuff, you're setting the bar for all of those things. And now, you look upon Binance, you're like, oh, Binance, why are you not doing this? Why are you not giving us this information? And now the questions flow to Binance. But is Binance going to be hurt that much? I don't believe so. It's not going to be hurt that much. But I do believe Kronos will be a competitor for BNB, not just crypto.com being a competitor for Binance, but the actual underlying tokens, the native tokens and coins will be at a strong competition. And I think Kronos could in ways come out on top, but it really all depends. So anyways, no matter if it does come out on top or doesn't come out on top, I believe Kronos will be worth so much more than people think. And whether we're pushing for this to get to $1 or so much further than that, I have 80,000 coins. We know that that would be worth $80,000 at that point. Yes, I would take profit. I always do. I find a way to, but I keep some in there, a lot in there. I probably will only take my initial investment, maybe a little bit more. Maybe I'll take $20,000 and leave, I don't know, $60,000 that's in there. Couldn't do quick math for a second. And let that grow to a level of $2 per coin and $3 per coin and whatever else they decide to do. I expect this to have so much growth in the future and live on with a much stronger life here that it's just going to be insane. So guys, if you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your opinion on this. Do you believe that Kronos will be worth $100 billion market cap? Do you believe that it will find a way to compete with BNB, that it will be worth more than BNB? Can it do all of these things that I'm saying? Because I look to you guys for some sort of answers or kind of validation. There's some people that say yes, some people that say no, some people that don't like BNB at all that will say yes to any position that will be over BNB, and some people that absolutely love BNB. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.